Abby's deciding to brave. Try to go upstairs and get some pictures.
Hundreds, if not thousands of glaciers.
And there's the weeby.
Rainy. Yeah. We are driving back to Teanu and then on to Manapouri today. We checked out of our Milford Sound Lodge, and of course it's like, well, not downpouring, but it's raining pretty good. We're hoping maybe the farther we head south, it won't be quite so bad in Doubtful Sounds today. Hopefully it won't be too rainy for us, and we'll get to see, you know, something besides clouds.
Little did we know that the rain we experienced while leaving the area was the beginning of a relentless downpour that caused extensive flooding, collapsing the road in several places and left hundreds of people stranded. After seeing the news report, we considered ourselves very lucky.
We've had a lot of traffic and traffic going the other way, like cutting into our lane and stuff like that, and so Abby said she wanted to discuss driving in New Zealand.
All right, so I really feel like you have to be very defensive whenever you're driving and be very aware of oncoming traffic, because some of them aren't realizing that they're on the wrong side of the road at some point. Some of them are trying to pass when they probably shouldn't be passing. Some of them are taking the turns around blind corners way too wide, and as you come around, they're in your lane. And it's kind of scary. We were watching the local news the other night, and we heard a story where this foreign couple, or the man was the driver, is being prosecuted and is going to have to spend years in a New Zealand jail for reckless driving and killing someone. I don't know all the details about, like, was he in the wrong lane or whatever.
Right.
And it made me wonder how many people from foreign countries that come to New Zealand renting a camper van or renting a car don't even drive full time in their own home country. Like maybe they take public transit or something like that, and then they come over here to New Zealand, and driving is the thing to do, renting a car, renting a camper van. And so they're not I don't know, experienced at driving, and that causes the people around them just to be kind of in danger in a way.
Right.
So I think it's just something to be very aware of whenever you rent either a camper van or a car, to just always really be focused on the road. I've joked before about like how distracted I was at the beauty around me, but honestly I've tried to be very good about keeping my eyes on the road, just because you don't want to get in an accident. You don't want to cause an accident. You also don't want to be in an accident because of someone else's driving.
Right. We came from Milford Sound.
Okay.
And then we drove all the way down here to Manapouri.
Okay.
And we're going to take a boat and then a little And then our big boat. Up to Doubtful Sound. Here's the boat to take us across.
We'll see if I get seasick.
No, you'll be fine.
Seasick on the lake.
Seasick on the lake. Oh, this one's seasick over here.
This boat ride is like 50 minutes or so, and I'm waiting to eat my lunch and just to make sure I don't get like, you know, nauseous. The last thing you want to do is eat when you're feeling seasick, or the last thing you want is to have just ate and then start feeling seasick. So I'm gonna wait just a minute before I start eating. Unlike Weeby, he just tore right into it.
Yummy. Abby's eating her wrap.
It's pretty good. It's got like a pepper jelly like in it, so it's like spicy but sweet, which is interesting. And in New Zealand they put like coleslaw and everything, and in like your sandwiches and stuff. So I haven't eaten like this many vegetables in like one day in forever, maybe my whole life. Which is not, I mean, I'm not very proud of that admission. But it's good. I need the vegetables, clearly.
Are we done with our first boat ride?
Yes.
To the motor coach.
Up to the coach.
To the motor coach. For part two of this journey.
I wonder how long it's going to be.
I don't know. Okay, we're on our motor coach, and so they said we have about a 45-minute ride, and I think they stop once maybe to let us out. Abby popped her Xanax.
Just a half.
Just a half.
To avoid getting sick.
Yeah, she gets motion sick really bad, so hopefully that helps. Hopefully we make it. So we just got in our room.
Yes.
Yeah. This is our cabin for the night. So here's an ensuite bathroom. Very tiny looking boat bathroom here. But at least it's private.
Yes.
And then we've got a double bed here and a couple windows that we can look at and see Doubtful Sound. So yeah. What do you think, honey?
I think it'll work.
Think it'll work for tonight?
It'll do. We're off to explore.
That was very dramatic. Yeah. Let's go find out what's around the boat.
So we're right, 17% runs.
Oh, you can drink coffee, tea, and water.
Here's the main dining area and the bar over there.
Filters and absorbs the light and draws many species closer to the surface. So this area was sculpted out by glaciation, and I'm sure you can easily imagine the large glacier that carved out where we're
Abby's deciding to brave.
But during the
Try
ice
to go
ages,
upstairs and
there
get some
were
pictures.
hundreds, if not thousands of glaciers.
We are in our cabin. Why is this, Abby?
Because I was just at the point of like, if this boat doesn't turn around and head back in, I'm going to vomit.
So the boat goes out to the Tasman Sea,
And it's like this.
and it kind of just does a big loop.
And okay, so it goes up to the like little island where the like fur seals are like hanging out, and it just kind of like stops. And so like it wants you to see the seals. Well, then the boat, you know, it's kind of going like this, but then it slowly, because it stopped, turns sideways and starts like going like this, to where instead of going head on, you're like starting to kind of go
You
like
do the
this.
rolling motion.
And I was like, okay, if we don't freaking turn it around and head back, I'm going to vomit. Like,
Yeah, so we came back to the cabin just to kind of chill.
I needed to lay down.
Yeah.
Like, I took some Bonine, I think it's called. Bonine? It's not
Sure.
Dramamine, it's the other one.
Yeah.
But it recommends that you take that an hour before before getting seasick.
So now you're good for the rest of the night.
No, I mean, really, it's not bad. Like, when you're in the fjord,
Yeah.
it's really not
Yeah,
bad.
when you're in the
It's
Doubtful
very
Sound
calm.
area, it's fine.
But when you get out on that Tasman Sea, man, it is freaking crazy. I don't think our footage will do that justice of like how.
No, it's hard to capture.
Yeah, it's hard. But we're not out there long. If you can manage it. I just was like, I needed to lay down before I lost my soup.
Yeah, we did a poor job again. We
Forgetting to film our
forgetting
soup.
to film the food. Yeah, they served us a little like appetizer soup and bread. So yeah, now we're going to a smoother area for water activities, which I don't know if we'll do. We kind of did on the other boat.
But it's raining.
But it's kind of raining and cold, yeah. So, and then after that, then we will have a buffet lunch, or a buffet dinner. So, yeah.
I'm all better.
She's feeling better. We have finished our dinner, and it was really good. They had a buffet style, and you just they called us table by table and you kind of went through. And then they had a dessert, same thing. And there was tea, coffee available throughout. So yeah, I thought it was really good. I think my favorite thing on there was the roast potatoes they had. But then again, I'm all about potatoes.
You know what's really funny that you say that? Because I think my favorite thing was the sweet potatoes.
Oh, okay. So we're both
That's so
starch
weird
people.
that you... Yeah.
Before we knew it, it was 10 o'clock. And we have an early morning tomorrow.
Wake up calls like at 7
Yeah, wake up calls at
a.m.
7. So we're going to just kind of call it a night, I think.
Yeah. There's sandflies on the bus.
Everyone's like trying to kill them all. It was a very early morning.
It's too early.
Too early. Everyone's like exhausted. Yeah. We're on our bus ride back to the little port to get on a boat to take us back to our car. So, kind of a long travel day, but we're going back to Queenstown.
Yes.
And we're gonna get a massage.
Yes.
And Abby's super excited about it.
Yes.
We made it off of our bus, and now we're waiting for the boat shuttle to come. And this little like kind of museum-y area that they've got is full of sandflies, and Abby is not having any of it. Here she is. She's just like hiding. And they're everywhere. Yeah, and she's tired because we only got, like 6 hours of sleep or something, something crazy like that. But yeah, she's tired and she's ready to be back.
They kick you out of your room like super early. So
Yeah.
that they can like change the sheets and stuff. So if you're a night owl, maybe this is not the true cruise for you.
No, not at all.
How to prepare for sandflies. You have to wear like tennis shoes, socks, over your pants. It has to be over your pants or they'll get your ankles. Full pants. A light jacket for if it's hot. If it is hot, a very thin long sleeve shirt or you will get bitten. If you really want to go hardcore, a net.
Yeah, we did see like mosquito fly nets.
Yeah, like a camp
for your head.
store.
Yeah, at a camp store.
And we jokingly were like-
thought, but now I know we should have gotten those.
Just cover every piece of skin you can so you don't get bit everywhere. Like if I had gloves, I'd be wearing them right now. But it doesn't help how cold it is outside. So if I had gloves, I'd for sure be wearing them because it's really cold.
Yeah. precious. You're supposed to say, my precious. We are leaving Manapouri. Our boat finally got back, and we have a 2-hour trip back to Queenstown. And then we'll check into our hotel real quick, and we have a 5:30? 5:30?
5 o'clock, something like that.
5 o'clock, something like that, appointment for our massage that Abby's super excited about.
Yes.
But we decided in Manapouri to stop, try to get some coffee or something.
Just to wake up.
Yeah, and
food.
We saw this little place called the Church Bar and Eatery, and they had a sign that said they had coffee and stuff. So we stopped there, and we were like, well, let's just split like some chicken strips or something. And they were so good.
They were delicious.
They came with some kind of like sauce and some fries or chips, if you will, and a little salad. But the sauce that it came with, not really sure what it was, but it was so good. Like, yeah.
I don't think it's just because we're hungry, but
it could be.
We talked about
we are a little hungry.
Like that. Those chicken strips rivaled like some of the best chicken strip places at home.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I would
highly recommend it. It's called The Church, and just outside of Manapouri if you're in the area.
We were so tired by the time we made it to Queenstown. We checked into our hotel, took a quick nap, and then went into town for our massage appointments. We decided to return to Taco Medic for dinner because we loved it so much. If you are ever in Queenstown, make sure to try it out.
If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Drop us a comment down below and make sure to subscribe. On our next video, we pan for gold before making our way back north towards Lake Tekapo.